unpack that one day.
One day, man. I might need therapy because
we're just gonna get Chan and Sean over here. We just gonna unpack it one day. Just go all the way through.
Disrespect.
But yo, this is Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Game Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 203. Dang, 203.
Yeah, man. Lots of them in the books, man. We still gotta get the whole squad back, man.
We do.
Yeah, we're gonna put a nice little episode together for y'all, man.
We just gotta figure something we're gonna argue about. But although we will find something to argue about regardless of the topic.
Yeah, always.
For sure. But what's going on, man?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Happy that the snow might be finally done. Sun is out, man. It's going to be 60 at some point this week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Spring is on the way.
At no point did you think about, you're not tight about winter never happening. Because winter never happened, Kevin.
Hey, man, I got enough snows, man.
Winter never happened.
Hey, I'm good with that, bro.
See something, and we talk about this every week, and I don't want this to turn into a meteorologist podcast, but we literally did not have a winter this year.
I'm good with that.
It was cold yesterday, though.
Yeah, listen, I'm 100% Gucci with that.
Man, that's why I'm thankful my dog is old, because she goes outside and does her business super quick. But when it's cold out, bro, it's like I am so thankful of that, because like we made it like 3 houses down, and she was done. Back to the house, like almost like she looked up at me like, all right, we done. I'm cold too. Let's get back to the house. Because, bro, it was cold the other day. But, nah, we haven't had a winter, bro.
Hey, you complaining?
Nah.
You got a problem with that?
I'm going to use my snowblower, Kev.
I know you do.
I talked about it the other pod, man. I got a snowblower with the intentions of getting the snow out of my driveway, because last year we got a lot of snow. We had no snow this year.
Hey, listen, drive up to, what was that, Buffalo or wherever in New York, man. They can use that help, man.
I'm telling you, the thing, I know we talk about it, like, will we ever leave Ohio if we ever, once we blow up? But, yeah, I don't miss winters at all. I won't miss it.
I would have to go to like LA though, because the South is just way too hot. Like you don't want to be in Florida or anywhere
LA got
like
too
that.
many rules. I mean, we go to LA, we got to go to Silicon Valley.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying California.
Yeah, we go to California.
California.
Okay,
yeah,
there you go. We can visit LA.
Yeah, I don't want to go nowhere where it's like just dumb hot all the time.
You're like Arizona?
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
You ever been to Arizona?
No.
I've been there. Like I stayed. Like it was a pit stop. You know, Southwest. I mean, broke boy times. I would fly Southwest, and they always got a hub there. And whenever we'd fly in, I'd always notice like it's really nothing there. It's literally just
it's a desert.
It's a desert. Like we fly in, it'd be like a RPG. Like you're flying into a land, and like it's literally nothing else around you, and like it's just nothing there, man.
Yeah, listen. Once they told me that you could fry an egg on the sidewalk, I was like, that's not a place for me, man.
I'm cool.
You know what I'm saying? What's that doing to a human body? Then?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
What's that doing to my skin?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Like I like to say this, you know what I mean? Like I don't want it to be that, but all right, man. So yo, let's start like we always do. What have we been playing? What have you been playing, bro? Let's start with you.
I've been playing that 2K and a little bit of State of Decay. I plan on this next week being when I really turn it up. You know what I mean?
Really? Oh, yeah, spring break. Okay.
Yeah, spring break. I'm gonna really turn it up, man. I'm gonna have a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, free time to just relax and unwind.
Okay.
But yeah, just 2K, man. I started a new grind on 2K trying to get Pink Diamond Giannis. Okay. Not the new one in the packs. There's one that you can, earn. No. There's one that you can earn.
Oh, really?
And I've been trying to earn that.
That is a grind.
Yeah, that's a new grind.
Yeah. I loaded up 2K. I downloaded it, got my first pack, got my first. I ended up getting Shaq because they gave basically Shaq away for free.
Yeah, you got the locker code.
So I loaded it up. Didn't really play it a lot yet. I was contemplating buying some pack. I'm not gonna lie, because the game is free with Game Pass. I thought about like I could spend $40. I'm just gonna buy some coin and get some pack. And then I said
I wouldn't have been mad at it. Well, I ain't gonna lie, this week's packs are awful. I wouldn't advise to do it this week.
Well, that's the thing. Like I started watching videos and I immediately talked myself out of it, so I did not buy pack. So I left the game, where it's at. I didn't really go from there. But what I did play, I want to talk to you about that Final Fantasy VII demo.
Word. Woo! Like that?
Now, I wanted you to tell Mo. I almost hit him. I almost DM'd him. I almost DM'd a grown man. Mo, shout out to you, man. I almost DM'd you the other day. If I still do, but if you watch the pod, go get the demo. I know people that played Final Fantasy VII back in the day, it is going to hit you in the feels. You will appreciate it because you like video games. It is a great. I didn't think a demo could be perfect. This might be a perfect demo.
Word.
Seriously, like it was a fun demo. Like it was challenging. It gave you a good idea what the game is going to be. It hit the feels back as far as what I remember back in Final Fantasy VII. It just like they can make a game.
Is it still turn based?
Well, no, it's kind of like
is it live act? Like
it's live action.
Actually get the I might play that.
Yeah,
then.
it's live action.
I can get it rocking.
Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy 15 from what I'm hearing.
Word,
but I didn't play 15, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But everyone compares it to the art style I'm sorry, the fighting style of 15, but in the Final Fantasy 7 format.
Okay, I could get with that.
Man, it was so fun, bro. I mean, I took blew the dust off of the PlayStation, broke it out. The PlayStation is now the console of choice in the basement now.
Hey, finally over to the winning side.
Yeah, man. Xbox has been disconnected and put upstairs in the loft because I'm only gonna play 2K on the Xbox
there you
since
go.
it's Game Pass.
Yeah, quit ducking.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I've been waiting for the podcast to tell you quit ducking.
Listen,
if anyone, time for the schmo.
People that watch this pod on religiously, you can go back and check. I got PTSD, Kev. You didn't have to beat me like that.
You be all right, bro.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying, come back get some revenge.
I might. I'm gonna try to anyway. So, if you see Galaxy Opal, what's my man's name? Kirilenko, then you know what happened. I bought the pack.
Listen, don't buy them packs, man. The packs are awful.
I know the odds.
Just wait a week or two, man. They'll put out some juice packs.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. But Final Fantasy 7 demo, bro, like literally, man, me and Jay talked about it. I was gonna get him on the pod to talk about it because even my words can't do it justice. You are really gonna you're gonna enjoy it.
Am I?
You're gonna enjoy it. It's a very good demo.
Okay.
So and I know they're gonna trickle out the content. I think it's gonna be episodic the way this game is gonna go.
Okay.
So I'm wondering how it's gonna.
I don't like that though. I don't want to have to buy this game in sections.
That's the only part about it that I feel just different about, when it comes to it. But besides that, I've been playing a lot of that Division 2.
Word. Man. Yeah, that's right. You dropped a 30.
I did. I dropped a 30 on the PC version. And man, I've been having a great time with that. That game is pretty, bro.
Is it the game or is it that you got a squad now?
No, it's the game. Now it's a little bit of both. As far as the squad is still there. Everyone is willing to play. It's a fun game to play. But I can do matchmaking for missions and stuff.
Okay.
So that's one thing about the Division. If you don't have when they're not on, I could do matchmaking.
Maybe I'll pick it up again.
The game is super pretty.
Is it?
But yeah, I've been playing a ton of that.
Okay.
So actually kind of leads into the first topic I had today. So one of the guys I play with, my boy Gabe, shout out to Gabe. He doesn't have a gaming computer, just like you don't really have a gaming computer as far as beefy enough to play that type of game, pause. But there is a service, GeForce Now, where you can actually use remote computing. You log in with your own pre-purchase games. You have to buy the game. So if you buy the game, you can play it on their remote computer.
Okay.
The problem right now is that devs are pulling their games from this service because they feel like the user having the ability to play the game remotely is against their terms and services.
Wow.
So they pulled a lot of the games.
Quit hating.
Yeah, I think Bethesda pulled their games. I think Ubisoft is the only company that's allowing their games to be on it. So I kind of was reading this, it didn't make any sense. You have to buy the game. If I buy the version of the game, it's through my Steam account or through Uplay, whatever. Why can't I play this game through a remote computer? Why are these devs having so much?
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
What's the problem
I put it in
here?
the notes. I didn't think you really knew exactly what it was, which is why I wanted to talk about it. That is such a weird thing. They pulled their games as if it was something wrong. So the only thing I can think about is that maybe they're coming out with their own service to do this.
That would have to be the only answer. But it's listen, we don't want that. You didn't think of it first, so you lost. So.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's remote computing, which is a big thing. If you haven't watched the PBS doc on Amazon, that's a big thing going on right now.
I'm going to get to it, man. Now I'm on spring break, bro. I got you.
I know.
I got you.
Because I want to talk about it, because I definitely want you to feel scared like I am.
You know what? I was about to watch it too. This, you know what I'm saying? We'll go a little life. Since we both been roaming free in our own houses.
I don't know
lost.
what to do with myself, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really don't know. So our wives went out of town. They went to a conference, and I came in the first. I asked you, what have you been doing? You're like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is the first time I actually, because my sons went away to a conference. The little ones went to my in-laws' house. Yeah, and so it's literally just been me and the dog. And I've done laundry. I
sent the dog out.
I was about to put her out. It's too cold. She's old. Yeah. I've done laundry. I've watched movies.
Wow, that's funny.
I've ate bad food. I had to live in a straight bachelor pad upstairs. I had a TV on in the bedroom. I had I could turn the temperature to whatever I wanted to, because for some reason my wife wants to turn it to Arctic at night. So I got a good night's sleep because it was warm in the house. And I was playing a game in the loft till 1 in the morning. Yeah. So yeah, me and the Division 2 got really tucked in, man.
Yeah, bro, that's been pretty much my same life, bro.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
Man, I just been around here. I had to finish out. Midterms and stuff. So I did all that stuff, and then I'll just be at home, just yo, I got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I got nothing. I would. What did I do, man? I went and got a personal pizza from Donato's. Yeah. And an iced tea. I'm like, man, I'm living it up.
I got Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, you were happy about that.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, it ain't dead. You know what I'm saying?
And that gift you sent me, man, I laughed way too hard at that.
But yeah, it's man, I got that, and that was like I had to feed myself. You know what I mean? And I just kind of just been sitting around the house, just waiting to hear from my wife. Like, hey,
I need instruction. Like, I gotta go pick the little ones up today. That's pretty much it. And everyone, like, I almost went and picked them up early because I'm like, it's too quiet in this house. Like, literally.
Nah, listen, you should have been embracing that. You should have embraced that because
they're
gonna be back, and then you be thinking back on that time where it's like, man, I had a few hours.
I'll be regretting this in about 3 hours. Yeah. Okay, after they're home and they're running around and they're asking me,
miss them now.
Yeah, they want to eat. I'm like, man, you gotta eat again.
Right?
Why don't we eat today? Y'all ate yesterday.
The funniest thing about kids too is like, they get hungry and then they press you.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, whatever it is that you got going on, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I'm hungry right now.
Well, the thing too, they have no concept of time. Yeah. So like, I can say, hold on, give me a minute, right?
Yeah.
They're there 20 seconds later. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? What are we going to eat now? What are we going to eat?
Right.
And I'm like, man, you guys.
You could be preparing the food, but still be just pressing you.
I could be putting on my shoes to go to the store to get food. Like, what are you going to get? Are you going to be back at what time? I'm going to look at the clock. And if you're not back, I'm going to call you.
All they can think about.
Man.
Until they eat.
Times like that make me hate iPads because they can call me.
Yeah.
You know, like, Dad, where are you at? Are you in a car? Did you get the food? Show me the food. I'm like, all right, well, here, this is it. So.
Oh man, that's too like I could not like listen. Once I have some running around some rascals, bruh. The day that they try to press me for some food, bro.
Oh yeah,
like
get pressed.
No, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight straight up. Like listen, I heard like because I'm gonna have a rule, man. Like listen, you can ask me that first time, and once I tell you like, all right, I got you. It's acknowledged. You will eat very soon, very quickly.
Kev, it doesn't work out that way.
I know.
I tell you that all the time, and you keep always saying it's not going to be that way.
I think
until you have that little one, and you're going to have a girl first.
I'm saying, I think if I square up with them, like after the access, hey man, listen, put them up. That don't mean I got to hit you. I
was gonna be here when that happens and see the fear on your face when the wife looks over at you.
No, listen, because I mean it don't mean that like I'm gonna have to. I won't gotta go there, but it's like, yo, listen.
But if she challenges you, you're gonna go there.
Once the second time you ask, it's gonna be like, all right, put them up, put them up. And each time you do it, that's gonna be the response you get. Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, that's it. I've had enough, and we're what I'm saying, just like this, and
that's gonna break the little bro syndrome in you. I think that's what it's gonna do. Yeah, the kids. No, they're gonna do it because kids always little bro you.
You know what? No, the person that little bros me is my wife. Like that's the one that gets over.
Yeah,
because I can't take it anymore after a while. Like her sheer will, her force of will. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To get her way, it's greater than mine. Like it has no threshold.
Yeah, that's so a superpower. That is a superpower that women have.
You know what I'm saying? I just break. Eventually, I'm just like, you know what? Whatever you say, like let's just do that.
Yeah,
because I can't do it anymore.
Absolutely, even if it doesn't make sense,
it don't matter anymore. Yeah. It's like, listen, we'll figure that part out later. Okay?
My thing is like, even she knows it doesn't make sense, but she still wants it to happen, and I'm like, all right, we gotta roll with it.
It's just better to just do that.
Yeah,
you know
man, what I'm saying? It is.
So the kids are gonna actually be easy because I look forward to it because it's gonna be like, no, I'm putting them on you.
No, what's gonna shake up is when the kids go to her when they want something, and then she forces that will upon you. That's what's gonna really.
No, listen, because I'm gonna be detached at that point. Like I'm like, listen. This is you. Like this is all your department. Like because she ain't gonna like the way I do things. Matter of fact, we had a discussion about this the other day. I told her like, listen, I'm working on a 3-strike rule. So it's gonna be like first time you do something, it's just gonna be education. Second time is the warning. Third time, consequence.
Consequence?
Yeah, absolutely. She was like, she's telling me, no, it's got to be 5 times. And
5 times?
Yeah, listen. So she was breaking down all this stuff.
Hold on, where's the 5 time come in? Explain this to me.
Listen, it was so much that I couldn't really.
She probably read it somewhere. She did not come up with this herself.
What she was saying was like, well, you think that the first time it's going to be education, but really you're just going to tell them in passing.
That's
but
a solid method, bro.
Bro, that's how I learned.
That's really how I do it too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, because I think of it like this. I mean, we talked about this at the beginning of the pod. It's like first time you didn't know. Second time, you pushing it. Third time is disrespect.
Yeah, oh, yes. Disrespect. At that point, it is total disrespect.
Yeah, it's just disrespect.
So now I just feel like, yeah, you want to fight.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if you wanted to take it there, that's where we're going to go with
absolutely.
it. You know what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
Yeah, but like the first time, no, you just didn't know. I can't fault you for what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It'll be your responsibility to teach them.
Absolutely.
Hey, no problem with that. That's what I'm here for.
Uh-huh.
But second time is like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Right.
Third chance, you just disrespect.
Yeah, it's disrespectful. Yeah, at this point, you think I'm a punk.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, we got it. Yeah, you're right. I'm with it, but I want to know what the 5 rule.
Yeah, listen, it was very complex or whatever.
Nah,
I'm like, I told her, I was like, listen, you can do whatever you want. I'm sticking to my 3-step. She was like, no, you're not. I'm like, I'm going in the basement because we're talking about hypothetical kids that aren't here. You know what I'm saying?
But no, you got to have those conversations because I'm gonna tell you, in a flick of a light, that those hypotheticals are here.
They be here,
and then you have those same moments. I can remember these conversations when me and Shrita would talk about, how we're going to discipline. We always made up a fake name of Weston. I don't know why we like the name Weston.
I never picked it for any of your kids.
Never. But we would always say, like, man, Weston, when he gets here, we're going to do this and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, nah, not really. And then as we got, when Dante and now Danica and Khalees are here, it's like now we're faced with them things we talked about before. And I'm like, yo, I told you, I was never going to do that.
Yeah.
It was always like, I never understood that. I don't understand the 5 steps. 5 steps is way too much leash.
Listen here, brother. That's why I just told her, like, yo, do whatever you want. Okay. I don't care. Like, whatever you want. I know what I can do. Like, I'm not going to get to 5.
I can't wait.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be worn out because like I said, at 3, I feel disrespected.
Well, you should feel disrespected,
You know what I'm saying?
because it is disrespect. And the thing of it is too with kids, you and the wife are smart people, so you're going to have a smart kid. They're going to know how to play that game.
Oh, absolutely.
5? Like they're like, okay, I got 5 chances.
Yeah, exactly. No. Like, because I told her straight up, like, listen. 2, when we get to that warning point, it's like it's going to be a little bit more stern. Like it won't be a punishment, but it's going to be, hey, listen, we're going to have some understanding because the warning is that if it happens again, we got a problem. So now it's like you used your 2. You know what I'm saying?
You know the consequence going in.
The first one was exploratory. The second one was a little bit of disrespect, but I let you slide because I love you.
Right.
The third time it's like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Third time is get in the corner with put your arms up.
Yeah, you thought it was sweet.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You didn't think I was going to do anything.
You thought I was just sweet old dad, huh? Like, all right, listen.
That's what you feel, huh?
Hey, man.
Get in the corner and don't look at
But that's also why I say, listen, when time comes, like, that's her problem. Like, yo, listen, you want to do 5? Go for it. Like, hey, that's all you. Best I can give you is 3. I'm very sorry. I know my limits. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to 5, have at it. Y'all have fun with that.
I mean, okay, here's my fear for you is that if you have a boy first, then that 5 is definitely going to be. Because women, daughters and their sons, man. I mean, moms, I said daughters. Mothers and their sons is nothing like it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like that bond is always crazy. I mean,
because the little boy wants somebody to baby him.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
Mommy will baby you.
We're not mama's boys, though.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like I knew I could play with my mom in ways I couldn't play with my dad.
True.
But I'm sure that your girls are probably like, they probably will gravitate to you in some situations where it's like Sharita ain't gonna have it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I told you, like, listen, my mom was the most fierce female I'd ever met until my sister came along. I was like, God, it's funny. He worked in funny ways.
Match, man.
Yeah, you can't stack up to this one.
Yeah,
she U 2.0. She's man. I would never want to be on her bad side. I'll put it to you like that.
That's funny. Yeah. But yeah, man, I just 5. That's funny.
5 is a lot, bro. I thought 3 was generous, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, the fact that I'm not snapping at 1 is true. I thought that was growth.
Yeah, that is growth. That is definitely growth. Definitely. But to go back to that GeForce Now thing, that makes no sense, does it?
No, I don't get it. Right, I don't know what they're trying to pull off here.
Bugging. Yeah, they're just trying to get some money. I don't know what's going on. That's it. Gaming news. Ain't nothing else going on.
And it's slow. It always happens this way early in the year. I'm surprised no big games have dropped, but I guess this year is probably gonna be quiet because the new systems are coming out at the end of the year.
And then also this coronavirus. Corona's out here getting it cracking.
The coronavirus is getting it. Man, listen, I got a platform because coronavirus is getting it going. Are you scared? Are you afraid of coronavirus?
Nah. I mean, every 2 years something comes about. I mean,
but they really ramping this up. Like, no, like, ain't no dodging this one. Like before, it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, West Nile or anthrax. Anthrax was, man-made, whatever.
The only fear I have for it is just reaching out to my parents, because everyone I've seen that the reports are coming out, people that are passing away are older.
Older people, yeah.
You know what I mean? So making sure I call my mom and dad, tell them to wash their daggone hands and use hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
For real, because it seems like that's the only thing about it. Drink some ginger ale.
Yeah. I'm about to start flipping pure ale.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sold out. I'm gonna start stealing it from roosters and stuff, man. Keeping it for my family. But no, I'm not afraid of it, man. It's this flu is taking people out too.
Hey, listen, man. It's your time to go. It's your time to go. All right?
I don't look at things that way. That's you, man. You always looking at stuff optimistically.
Hey, I'm saying if Big Rona is gonna be the reason, then I couldn't stop that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to just make sure I got some chicken wings and Tahitian treat. because I don't drink soda no more.
Tahitian Treat is the most potent soda of all time, sir.
It's so strong.
It's so strong.
If I had a Tahitian Treat,
so crazy.
If I had like a cup, like even a half an ounce of Tahitian Treat right now, my body might shut down.
But I can't drink. Well, I can't drink soda at all. Like if I drink soda, I can't take the carbonation, so like I have to shake it. I have to shake it so that way it's flat because like it like burns my throat. I'm like, this is not an enjoyable
at that point
experience.
It's sad. You can't even. You wouldn't
like it gives me the hiccups. To try to drink it.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't drink carbonated water at all. I had some Sprite one day and I watered it down. I said, this is what my life has come to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm watering Sprite down.
I had some of that fancy apple juice, bro. I had to cut it
really
with some water. I was like, it was like so sweet. It's like, man, this is like apple crack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm watering down a lot of stuff now. Stuff is just too sweet.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah. Drink a lot of water. I'm turning to my dad.
I am too.
Yeah.
It happened overnight too. Once again, it happens quick.
It does.
It does happen quick. All the only thing I had video game wise was that E3 is not stopping anything. Coronavirus is going. E3 said we're got full ships ahead.
Yeah, all right. But that's because they knew wasn't nobody coming.
Man, they knew wasn't nobody coming. I read too, their head person, I think it was like their dev, one of their dev people have stepped down. So I don't know if you're going to
about that.
Yeah, if you're going to E3 this year, it's going to be a crap show.
Have
so
fun.
we'll let you know. Have fun though. Don't get that corona. All right, man. So basketball. Since James Harden, man, he gave out the blueprint on Giannis, man. They've been struggling. The Bucks have been completely struggling right now. They've been exposed. They got beat by Miami by a bunch of points. They lost to LeBron and them last night.
Yeah, MVP out here.
Man.
He gave everybody
LeBron
the
was
cheat
out here
code.
looking like a bully, man.
He was. You
Giannis
know what? I felt I didn't want to say it because I had to say it for the pod, but Bron knew he needed that redemption from Zion out there just pushing around AD and Kuz.
Yeah,
he needed to show the Lakers just couldn't be pushed around. You know
we ain't no punks out here.
Yeah, now I want to see Giannis versus Zion. Well, we have seen it, and Zion was out here. He was throwing Giannis around a little bit.
Listen, Zion's gonna throw everybody around.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Scary.
It is scary. It's a big kid.
Yeah,
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got them young legs. You know,
look like a young Shaq. Remember when, man? I've never seen nothing more disrespectful than when Shaq dunked and then pushed man down.
Oh yeah, well Dudley I think was his name.
But I mean, he
threw the ball at him.
He followed through with it too. Just
he had to.
I loved it. I loved it.
I mean, not to mention he put his genitalia around my man's whole face. Right. All this. Went down his whole face.
Kicked him and then pushed him the rest of the way down.
Dudley was forced to just throw the ball at him and want to fight.
Oh, yeah,
at that point, you have to fight.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
I'm saying you a man with pride. You don't do nothing like that.
That's right. His mom was probably in the stands too.
Yeah.
He's like, we're in LA. Like, my mom's in the stand, bro.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, we got to fight, man.
I'm saying, to become a classic clip like that, though.
Man.
That's all bad.
Yeah, young Shaq was a problem, though.
Zion gives me those same vibes.
Zion is out here dunking that basketball.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting to the rim really quick. My thing with him, though, is he has to get some sort of, once he gets his defense together, because right now he's a liability on defense.
I think he's all right, man. Like
they're going at him.
I mean, he's giving it right back, especially the way he gets blocks.
He does. Off
He'll
ball,
volleyball your joint.
Yeah, off ball he is great. But defensively, on ball, he's having problems. And then also on the break. If he tries to lead a break, it's going to be a turnover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Zion's turning that rock over. But that's young.
Unless Lonzo's getting it to him.
Yes. Now, I'll say this whole team looks a lot better. Lonzo is making it all go, man. You can say what you want about Lonzo. Yeah. He's flourishing on his team, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. I liked everything. Lonzo's having an uptick in a year for me. I think the Pelicans was a great move for him.
Absolutely.
Now that he doesn't have to like try to play combo guard or,
right.
You know what I'm saying, figure out where he fits in. It's like, no, listen, play your game, distribute, get your points where you can, and just, you know what I'm saying, I ain't looking for you to take over every night or whatever. It's like, man, you just run the flow of the offense and do what you do on defense and we're good.
Yeah.
And, he's been flourishing in that, man. Yeah. And I don't know if you saw, man, my man LeVar back.
Oh, yeah.
He's back in the building, baby.
Yeah, Big Baller Brand is back out here.
Yeah.
Trying to get Jello on the team.
Oh, that was, we forgot to add that, man. Jello got signed to the D-League.
He did. He got signed to the D-League.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming. Pause.
Yeah, pause. You got the youngest one's going to be a lottery pick.
Yep.
And then Jello's might get a shot.
I mean, Jello definitely could get a shot, man.
You think he'll get a shot in the league?
Now that LeVar back, letting everybody know how it's going down. Yeah.
See, I thought that they wouldn't put him back on TV. But they put that microphone right back in his face.
Absolutely, man. Listen, LeVar is a must-see TV, especially when he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, when they get their man bodies and why they haven't got them yet.
I know. Hey, man, listen. If anything, it's straight comedy, man.
It was just so funny to, really see him just say that on live TV, like, tears what your tears.
Yeah. Exactly. But my thing is, I mean, shoot, you couldn't tell me nothing. If I produce 3 sons that's in the league, man, you couldn't tell me a daggone thing.
But
I'd be worse than LeVar.
To really sit up there and look at me like it was scientific facts. He's like, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because you know they mama. Because me, I had my man body at 19. Shannon, he probably had his man body at 19, but they probably gonna get there until about 22, 23 because
man body.
Because they mama. You know what I mean?
Right. Just don't hurt the butt.
Yeah, I was like, dang, LeVar.
It's straight comedy, man.
Like she held the boys back.
She held him back. Yeah, that's what he said. You know, she held him back. I mean, ain't no other way of coding that, bro. Like they some mama's boys, you know. I told them they was soft. But that was funny, man.
Oh God, yeah.
LeVar. But LeVar is hilarious. But the whole thing with Giannis. So did you watch any of the game last night?
Yes, I did watch.
So after watching the game, are you still going to give Giannis MVP over LeBron?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
LeBron's MVP, bro. I might have to. I say might have to. LeBron's had a great year 17, period. But just Giannis won it last year, right?
Yep, he sure did.
So I think for that reason alone, you should give it to LeBron.
You know what? I'm starting to like. I felt like the beard stock bumped up a little bit. He proved that small ball could work. Like James Harden is like a Swiss Army knife at this point. Like he can literally, like, I mean, he won a jump ball the other day.
Yeah, I saw.
It's like, yo, man's is just out here like, whatever you need me to do, coach, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Been struggling though, bro.
And he's been talking their cash.
He has.
Man,
Houston's been struggling.
Houston's been playing very good.
They just lost 2 in a row. They lost to the Knicks. Well, I understand that. They was probably partying.
Yeah, who cares about dropping one to the Knicks?
And then they didn't like Spike in, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
But the second game, they lost the other night to the Clippers. So I guess you can't
Clippers, like,
Clippers
all right,
are loaded.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Clippers out
loaded.
here getting it done.
Yeah, and he just signed Joakim Noah.
And the fact that the fact that it seems like him and Russ are finally hitting their stride, and you know what I'm saying. Nobody thought that would work, and then they went to the small ball formula, and then they were winning in that small ball formula. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, for there to be so many changes throughout the season, and to them just be able to adapt. And you know what I'm saying, for him prophesizing about Giannis.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that is true.
MVP. He moved up in the standings because it's like now he's a player and a coach.
Yeah.
And an analytics guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Evaluator of talent.
Yeah.
Because he said he didn't have anything but 7 foot and strong.
Yeah. And it's like everybody's kind of like, you know what? Maybe
they were
this
crowding
is
the
true.
lane ever since.
Yeah, and it's like Giannis been in effect. I think he scored 13 the other night.
Yep.
It's like,
he had 34 last night or 33 or something like that.
He had to though, and I give him some slack because it's like the rest of that team is not like he doesn't really have a lot of talent around him. I know we talk about Chris Middleton like he's that guy, but he's not. No. I mean, you know what I'm saying. No.
Once Chris Middleton remembers that he's Chris Middleton is when it becomes a problem.
Eric Bledsoe, he's he's all right. You know what I mean, like they should never got rid of Brogdon.
No,
yeah, that's what
Brogdon was the light skin factor they needed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It was definitely the one, but. I like the athletic dudes they got. They got White Dante out there, so I'm always checking his stats.
And then which Connaughton or whatever. Connaughton. Yeah, it's like listen. Ever since he embarrassed himself out there at All-Star.
Yeah,
it's not going good.
He doing the Billy Hope outfit.
Yeah, listen, they got him out here immediately. They was like, yeah,
you were funny and all. Get out of here. This is for you.
Right.
You know?
You see these other guys,
right? Although I'd still think Zach LaVine should have been in the dunk contest.
He should have.
Him and Gordon would have been, but I think Gordon got shafted. But
he did.
But yeah, man, I gotta give it to Bron, bro. MVP. I gotta give it to Bron.
I can make that argument. I can make the argument also for Kawhi at this point.
Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah,
Kawhi.
Clippers are loaded.
It seems like whenever he wants to play, it's like all right,
right.
Like he at this point he's just kind of coasting through. Like regular season ain't really nothing going, but come playoff time. I'm gonna win.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
Like, that's what.
Like, I don't feel like playing tonight. They're loaded though. They picked up Joakim Noah too.
Yeah,
what you about that pickup?
I understood it. It was LeBron intimidation factor.
That's all it was.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. They knew. As a matter of fact, I've noticed that like they've added a bunch of guys that have not gotten along with LeBron throughout the years, or that LeBron has stopped short, and they're like, listen. We've given you the answer. What you gonna do with it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is a different version of Bron we're getting this year, man. This is LA Bron. Got a spirit of Kobe on the team.
No, this is the same LeBron that Kawhi's beat before.
You think so?
Yeah.
But the Spurs beat him before though. It was popping.
Kawhi got Finals MVP.
True.
So
yeah, he was the one going up.
Yeah,
against
I mean, LeBron looked back and started cursing when he saw Kawhi was coming in the game. Kawhi was a young buck.
Yeah, he was. And whenever I see that clip, I can never it was. I try to look at it like maybe he wasn't, but I was like, no, he clearly was upset.
Clearly looked back over his shoulder and was like,
yeah,
no,
dang it.
Yeah,
he's back in.
Yeah,
he's giving him fits. But yeah, the Clippers and the Lakers are probably the top 2 teams in the league. Milwaukee has the best record, but I still think the Clippers and the Lakers are the best 2 teams in the league. So speaking of the NBA, man, there was a big story came out. My man Spike Lee.
Yeah.
So he tried to take the elevator on one of the floors up to the
employee elevator.
The employee elevator. They told him no.
Why?
I mean, they gave him a rule, man. I'm actually kind of on the fence on this one.
Word.
I understand what you don't tick off Spike Lee. He gives you a lot of money. He's probably the one fan that still supports the Knicks openly. But if they asked you not to do something and they're just like, just don't use this elevator. No, I'll take it back. I've actually talked myself off.
That's the thing, though. He said that they didn't.
Yeah, I'm taking myself off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and what's the big deal?
It's not a big deal.
I mean, this is Spike.
It's a principle thing. And that's what it is. It's like you wanted to keep a finger, putting a finger on it.
The fact that he is still paying for Knicks tickets, bro, is kind of a travesty.
They should give it to him at this point.
At this point, it's like, bro, he does so much for that franchise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just with his presence, it's like, yo, he energizes the fans and the franchise. And he's been riding with y'all for years of just terrible, terrible basketball. And he's still stuck with it, stayed loyal. He was the example of the type of fans that any franchise would kill to have.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a fanatic.
Exactly.
He's a fanatic.
Not
Very
only
true
that,
and true.
A high profile fanatic. Like, he don't have to be there. He got other stuff he could do. I watched Inside Man the other day. That movie was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a good
He
movie.
got other stuff he could do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's making Inside Man too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But instead, he's showing up to these Knicks games and he is supporting and he is riding for y'all. Like, that is what true fandom is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then Charles Oakley went on Golick and Wingo, and did you hear what he said?
Yeah, I heard what he said.
They called it a plantation.
Woo.
Or did he call it a plantation?
Yeah, he did.
He did. Okay, called it a
Running
plantation.
like a plantation.
I mean, that video of them dragging Oakley out of the stadium, and I'll never unsee that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, as a great like that, like, you just don't do people. You don't do
That's
him
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
But you know, and James Dolan, man, it seems like he been like when he cussed out the little kid and like kicked him out of the stadium or whatever, saying sell the team. It's like the whole arena was saying that. You just singled him out and banned him from Madison Square Garden. It's like, bruh, like he didn't say anything super disrespectful to you. Like, man, stop getting from under your thin skin. I know that you're rich and you're used to people kissing your behind.
Yeah.
We don't like your music. And you put a crap product out on the floor every year.
His music sucks. I will give you that. But if I was a billionaire and I headlined other acts, I would do that too. He's supposed to do that. People were saying they had a problem with that. I'm like, man, if I don't care how bad my music is, if I'm a billionaire and I can have the ability to do it. I mean, he's opened up for the Eagles, bro.
Well, my thing is though, like, I mean, that's all well and good. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
But if the crowd out there boos you and throws tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's absolutely right.
You got
you being rich and everybody else kissing your butt don't matter to this crowd. They don't need anything from you. Matter of fact, they need you to get off the stage.
Right, hurry up. We're not here to see you.
We didn't come for you, man.
At all.
Yeah.
At all. But no, the Knicks are
Somebody needs to punch him in the mouth.
He might need to get socked.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He might get an eye jammy.
I wonder, is he married?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know the dossier on him.
I don't either.
Somebody needs to get a microphone and get into his hip pocket like they did with Donald Sterling. And that's the only way you're gonna be able to get him up out of here, bro.
I was gonna say, I think maybe if he got an old lady, man, I think she just need to give him some pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of guy. You don't see he got enough pressure in his life, man. Real whiny. You know what I'm saying? Because he still got energy to be whiny.
Hey, listen, for the right price, man. New York fans, if y'all want him out of here, we can get y'all to play.
Okay. Man, listen, allegedly, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
The play has been played. I mean, it's been the method for years upon years. As a woman is gonna have to get close to him, and she's gonna get in his ear and get something on him. Okay. I mean, that's how they got Donald Sterling up out of here.
That's true.
That's the only way you're gonna get a guy like that out of here. It's a power thing.
Yeah.
And he knows it. He's getting a kick out of it.
Man, hey, Bezos almost fell for that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I actually kind of did.
He did fall for it. If you watch the doc, you'll see that he did fall for it.
Oh, they talk about that?
A little bit.
That's nasty.
But once again, that shows his Teflonness because there was nothing they could do about it.
Listen, listen. I didn't care. Like, what you do in your personal life, I don't care anything about that. Listen, keep getting my packages here in 2 days.
Listen,
matter of fact, if you get it down to 1 day, listen, you can.
He already did that.
Yeah, then
that's what I'm saying. Like,
send out all the pics that you
once
you need
the scandal happened, he switched it to 1 day, and we forgot all about the scandal.
He might be Me Too proof. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he might.
Absolutely.
Like, hey, man, listen, it wasn't that bad, man.
Yeah,
he said,
man.
Matter of fact, it was consensual. You know, you tried. Matter of fact, he ought to Me Too her.
Right.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Yeah, flip it. Flip the script on him, man.
And we ain't nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the Knicks are going to be around for a while. Nothing's going to change. The money, I think they gain money. I think they're worth more money now, and they keep putting a bad product out there. The players are coming out there and saying they do not want to sign because of this method. But until people start voicing their opinion about a dollar and not going, ain't nothing going to change, man. Ain't nothing going to change.
Yeah, you might be right, man. Yeah. Listen, them fans, man, they need to start throwing stuff at them. You know what I'm saying? All non-violent, but like maybe like throw a drink on them, some popcorn,
Nah, throw a frozen
that sort of
orange.
thing. Like don't like spit on him or
Nah,
don't hit him with anything that's gonna hurt
Throw
him.
a frozen orange.
No, that's the thing. It's like he doesn't need to be harmed. He needs to be disrespected. So that way he knows like it's not even a thing where I want to hurt you. It's like I just want you to know that we don't want you here.
You know what they could do?
I know you own it.
The minute he comes out on the court, because I'm sure he has his own assigned seat, just boo that man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like throw dirty socks at him.
Yeah,
like boo him. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like uncontrollably booing to where he has to leave. That happens for a while, and then he get like a panel of people. Like
Or stop coming. Just stop going to the game.
He won't. He'll just sit up in his
No, I'm
booth.
saying.
Stop
fans,
coming. Fans stop coming.
And it seems like they did. I think what it said, lowest attendance in 13 years.
Oh man,
since Spike got banned.
Their
Or whatever happened.
I read their ratings are like, because they got their own network, are awful.
Yeah,
awful. No one's even watching the games.
It's nasty, man.
It's nasty. I mean, you can't put a good product out there. They know they're going to lose, so why watch? You can't even name half the people on the team.
James Dolan is bad for basketball.
Yeah.
The Knicks should not, like, the Knicks should be a marquee franchise, you know what I'm saying, in the NBA. And the fact that they're not good is bad for basketball. You need the Celtics to be good. You need the Knicks to be good. You need the Lakers to be good.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you need these big marquee franchises. Like, if the Cavs aren't good, you know,
so what?
Outside of Ohio, who really cares?
Who cares?
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? If the Grizzlies aren't good, nobody outside of Memphis cares. You know
Sacramento,
what I'm saying?
we don't care. We don't even know who's on Sacramento's team.
Right, but San Antonio, another hub. It's like, yo, they have so much history. We expect them to be good. Pop
Absolutely.
is there, like, you know what I'm saying. We expect them. These teams need to be good all the time.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, man. So the NBA also, as far as it being a good look for the NBA, this coronavirus, like I said, is running rampant right now. No one really knows exactly how to stop it. They got cruise ships just staying at sea, like for real. Like you're on a cruise for like a month because you can't come back and they're testing positive. But the NBA has issued a statement. They're saying that NBA the players should be prepared to be playing games without fans in the stands.
Yeah, LeBron said he ain't going for it.
He said he's definitely not going for it, man.
Until he catch corona.
Right.
Then he'd be singing a different tune. Like, man, these fans are dangerous.
Yeah.
If you want to watch me play basketball, watch it on television. You know what I'm saying?
Because until it hits you, it doesn't. Because like they're any player that has flu-like symptoms, they're quarantining them. Let's say like stay home, whatever. Like Trae Young is staying home. They were reporting him the other day. I'm like, why is this news? Trae Young got the flu, so what? But
Man, listen,
I understand.
I think XFL had an outbreak of coronavirus.
I saw.
I feel like that was NFL sabotage. Like XFL had a good opening weekend. They were like, we got to put the clamps on this immediately.
Enough's enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the corona and drop it off.
Right.
All these reports that somebody got sick. He's burning up.
Right.
While we're laughing about this,
man, it was in front of all the fans and everything. And
right.
during the they
he
were
was
sick.
coughing.
Oh, everywhere, man.
Yeah.
It's airborne pathogens.
He was selling hot dogs.
Man, nasty.
That is nasty. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, an NBA game with nobody in the stands, that'd be a weird game to watch.
Man, hey, listen, man. It might just be something different, man. We never seen before.
That's gonna go one time, and that's gonna be horrible, bro. That's
Think
gonna
so?
happen. Yeah, because I mean, you
It
think
would just
about
be
it.
too quiet.
It'd be too quiet.
I mean, you know what? Though? I guess they can fake the noise.
Yeah,
Didn't the Falcons get in trouble for faking crowd noise?
Yeah, they did. They did.
That could
they
be
got in
done.
trouble. But the Falcons, that's why the blessings never happened to them. They blew that big lead against the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So,
but I'm just saying the technology is there.
Oh yeah, I
you
get
know
you.
what I'm saying?
I get you. I don't know, man. I just this whole thing is different. It's we're learning about it day by day.
Listen, I'm digging it, man. I'm a supporter of Corona. Big Rona out here getting it done.
Big Rona.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a supporter of it until we try to ship something and they don't get here.
Yeah.
Then that's when it's gonna.
See, then I'm putting pressure. Like, listen, ship me my stuff. I don't care nothing about no big Rona. Like, ship it through, man. Like, listen,
spray it with Lysol.
If somebody else get caught lacking because of my package, like, well, listen, you should have got your immune system together, player.
See, you know what? That's definitely not the right way to look at it, but I might be rolling because. But yeah, man, this whole thing is crazy. Which I'm wondering, how are Nike releases still happening if all this stuff's made overseas?
Hey, man, listen, they had already got it over before Big Rona came rolling through. You know what I'm saying? Nike had this stuff ready months in advance. You know what I mean?
Oh boy! All right, man. So, first Fat Boys breakup. Now this, man. Chuck D, he kicked Flavor Flav out of Public Enemy for disrespect and smoking grills. I gotta come and let you do the notes.
You know what I'm saying? I thought you would like that.
I felt like Ron Burgundy right there. Smoking grills. So it was so basically Chuck D is endorsing Bernie Sanders, and he came out and he put the Chuck D stamp on it, but he actually put Public Enemy stamp on it.
Yeah.
And then Flavor Flav came out and said, he doesn't really agree with that whole thing. And by the way, quit saying that you're Public Enemy, and you speak for all of us, and you don't. So they kind of got into it, and Chuck D said, okay, you don't like it?
You're fired.
You're fired. And guess what? You're not part of the group anymore, and you're excommunicated.
Yeah,
so I guess
go get rehab. That was
he told him to go get rehab for smoking krills.
Yeah,
krills is always a funny word, man. But so rumor, I read about them having beef for quite a long time. Like them two just never.
Come
really
on, like we all knew that.
We did know. Like once Flavor started doing the whole Flavor Flav's love thing, man, we knew that they had a problem with that, man.
Yeah,
so
Chuck D never wanted to be on the stage with Bridget Nielsen. Okay, Flav, you're tripping.
Yeah,
you're big tripping, bro.
Yeah. Can Public Enemy exist without Flavor Flav?
Absolutely.
This shit will keep flowing.
Listen, anybody Flav was entertaining to look at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was the loud, boisterous part of it. But if we're keeping it all the way funky, Chuck D was Public Enemy.
Absolutely was, and the Black Panther looking dudes. What are their names?
Professor X.
There you go, Professor X. I forget his name. He's the real Professor X. I wonder if they should get royalties from X-Men, because that was Professor X too, right?
Yeah,
I might be splintering. That might be my nerdism going way too deep. But yeah, Flavor Flav can get replaced in a heartbeat, man. They'll get another dark skinned dude up there with a clock so quick, dance around, dance around, man.
Got to, bro.
And we won't skip a beat. He'll do the dance and everything.
Man, listen, I'm telling you right now, Flavor Flav, first of all, are we even hearing anything from PE in 2020?
Oh, they still tour.
I'm saying, but is Flavor Flav putting out music that are you really like, man, listen, if this album don't have Flav on it?
No. But that was Chuck D's thing, though. Chuck D was saying, this was a free thing.
Yeah.
Had it been for money, Flav would have been there.
Absolutely.
So that's the only reason why he has an issue with this. It ain't got to do with his political connects or anything. It's just the fact that it wasn't getting paid, and he just felt like we should get paid for it.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, though. I do hate to see our hip-hop icons, you know what I'm saying? Public Enemy was important. Yeah, I hate to see them.
I always talk to you about that. You look at Aerosmith and all the bigger white rock
hate
bands.
each other, but
they hate each other, but they get together for that money, and they tour the same songs for lifetimes.
But they ain't popping like that though, neither.
Bro, have you ever seen people get excited about when Aerosmith comes in town?
Yeah, listen, I get it that they have fans, but they ain't popping like that. You know,
they're popping to a demographic that they have to pop to.
Yeah,
they sell out.
Not a demographic that is there anybody out there that reports on rock news?
Well, we gotta talk to the rock fans.
I'm saying how DJ Academics, you know what I'm saying, does, or how TMZ follows rappers and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really reporting on rock.
They're not reporting on it.
They're really not any rock artists. Only time we ever hear about them is they got divorced, they checked into rehab, they died.
True. But that don't mean that they're not tracking a bunch of money during that run though.
Listen, I'm telling you though, it's I was watching the Lakers Bucks game. When they got to the point where they were so excited that Jay-Z was there.
Yeah.
I think Jeff Van Gundy was talking about Reasonable Doubt was his favorite album. They was you got taste.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
But Jeff's a real one.
I'm saying though, it's
but Hov might be our only one though.
You think Eddie Van Halen is at the Knicks or at the Lakers game and everybody's like, oh man, Eddie Van Halen, I can't believe it, man, he's so cool.
Well,
no,
but that kind of
nobody cares about that.
That goes into a whole other subject of what we talk about with
they ain't popping like that,
with being mimicked and which way should I put this? I want to keep our political connects too. Let's see how did Paul Mooney put it? Nah, that's wrong. I won't go there.
Wow.
But no, it's that.
I'm saying they don't have their finger on the pulse anymore. It's not true. It's not hot anymore.
True.
They ain't popping like that. They ain't got it like that.
But that does not mean that they're not huge out here.
No, I'm not saying that I'm not taking anything away from them. I'm saying that, you know what I'm saying, they don't get the attention. Because who are the new rock stars?
Is rock still a thing?
I'm saying Post Malone is probably the closest thing to rock, and rock music is still around. People are still making it, but it's not.
But see, rock has genres though too.
It does.
But see, that's what hip hop needs at this point.
I think we got it at this point. Everybody accepts that, you know what I'm saying, we've got subclasses of hip hop music at this point.
There's gonna be subclasses, all kind of stuff. Because even that song I sent you the other day, one man was doing the Rascal Flatts joint, and he had the ski mask on. That's my jam too, by the way.
Word, yeah.
But it has to be classified in different genres at this point too.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
But I think that guys like that are doing it to prove a point.
They're trolling, man. Listen, they're not doing anything that the bass god didn't already do 10 years
You always
ago.
trying to give him more credit than I think
He deserves it, man. How do you argue against?
Because when he put on the dress and earrings, Kev, I literally stopped listening to everything he said.
And that was kind of
and
the
lipstick.
point. That was all of that was the point, bro.
That's a horrible way to get it across. You didn't get through the nadir. You didn't penetrate the cord.
Look at what everybody else has done since then. It's like they all did the exact same things to get the exact same attention. I mean, Young Thug.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm saying Young Thug. Like, why do you think he was doing that? Do you think he was wearing little girls' dresses because it was like, this is what I'm into? No. Every time I've ever seen Young Thug where it looked like he was just in a setting where he wasn't really worried about cameras being around or entertaining. Man has had on a t-shirt and some pants. All right.
Why did he wear the dress though?
Because he knew that would rile up emotions. That would get people talking. He was trolling. It was all pure trolling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get the attention, so that way people would see what he was doing and maybe pay attention to the rest of it.
I hate the trolling era. I literally hate it, bro.
Lil Nas X, bro. Like, if you don't think Old Town
I hate
Road,
him too.
Old Town Road was trolling. The song that you like, the little ski mask dudes or whatever, man.
They did it tastefully.
That is. What's up?
They did it tastefully.
But I'm saying it was just disposition, because it was like, yo, you didn't expect that when you look at that video, you know what I'm saying? And they all got on ski masks, golds, and all these guns and everything like that. And then they're singing, you know what I'm saying, some country songs.
Yeah.
You just didn't expect that. And that's the reason why, it works.
Well, what made it funny to me too, because like, was it The Broken Road? That was my wedding song. That's what the wife walked down to. So that's what made it more funny to me.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying.
So the trolling works, bro.
Maybe some instances, but then you got some people
Flav was a troll.
Flavor Flav was just the crackhead that was cool with the group, man.
But I'm like it's been around, but for this era now, bro, Little B introduced all of that, brother.
Okay.
Look, I'm like, you got to put some respect on the bass guy's name. Like,
you always give me that. You always say it. Like, I came around to him. Little B actually has some hits. He has some pretty good songs. Yeah. But I give him his credit where it's due. But once he put the lipstick and the earrings on, I'm like, come on, enough, bro. I know
exactly, but exactly. You see him and you remember his name. Yeah. And it's like, so whether it be good or bad, it didn't really matter. It was like, yo, it worked. True. Everybody knew who he was.
And I'm thinking about that Sonic movie too I watched the other day. They didn't put Charles Hamilton in there. I'm tight about that. At least put him on the soundtrack.
Listen, last time I saw Charles Hamilton,
I know he got hands put on him.
No. He was. You talking about the girl punched him out?
Which was his baby's mom. I think. Something like that.
Maybe. Yeah, but no. Last time I saw him, man, he was like at somebody's like house up in like East Cleveland.
He got beat up, right?
No, he was just kind of there.
Really?
Like, yeah, looking real strung out. He was there. He was there for like $75 to do a verse. I was like,
really?
Yeah, it's rough.
Maybe we can do our intro.
No thanks.
No. For real, we get Kay to do the song and Charles Hamilton. No, get the Sonic rings in the back. We'll talk about it off pod.
Listen,
we'll talk about it. All right. Was he a bad guy?
Anything to do with it.
Really? Was he a bad human?
It just looked like he's living a strange life. He's not the type of person like.
But you're quick to call somebody strange though. You still got smoke for Jimmy Butler saying he's a strange dude.
He is a weird guy, but like, listen, I would never be worried about like inviting Jimmy Butler to my house.
Oh, you'd be worried about
Charles Hamilton? Like, he seems like he might be a squatter. You know
what I'm saying,
at this point in his life, like, so he might just show up and believe that he lives there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll take it all back.
Yeah. Listen, just some things that what I'm saying. Yeah, I pray for you, Charles Hamilton.
Okay.
I pray for you.
Whatever. All right, man. Last story we had. Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
She's beefing with her label.
Sad.
Says they will not let her to release music since after asking if her contract can be renegotiated.
Yeah. No. You asked if her contract could be recontracted.
I thought it was a typo.
Damn it.
I didn't think.
No.
She said that?
Huh?
She said that?
No, the Birdman said that.
The Birdman said that.
So that's what we're rolling with.
I did. Okay.
Yeah. The contract gets recontracted.
She did release the album.
The EP.
Did you stream it at midnight?
Negative.
That's a negative for me too.
Yeah.
Her music is not for us. I don't know who it's for.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm sure it's fine.
You gonna listen to it?
Yeah. I'm not huge on female rappers, but I like Meg. I like Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. All right. This whole situation has been kind of weird to me. So she signed the contract. And from what I'm reading, it seems pretty standard and was better than some people get.
That don't seem like too bad of a contract. But she's saying that, you know what I'm saying, the splits aren't the problem. There's some other language in the contract that, she didn't.
And she couldn't go into it.
Yeah, she couldn't talk about it, but there was some other language.
Well, it seems to me like it's the package been busted down a bunch of times till by the time it trickled down to her, she ain't getting much. That's what kind of seems like to me.
I don't know. We don't know what because she said the money isn't really the problem.
But you were adamant about them having to make this right. Why?
Yeah.
If men are getting done like this every day, why is it so big of an issue that a woman, this happens and we got to make it right because of her?
Because it looks like a bunch of rich men taking advantage of a young woman, a young black woman at that. And it's like, yo, Carl Crawford don't need no money. I'm sure he would like it. I'm like, listen, and he deserves something. He deserves something.
But I don't think it's a Carl Crawford thing, though.
But from the way that Meg Thee Stallion kind of frames it, it's like, yo, he hasn't really done anything for me. T Ferris was around. He was doing everything for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who is T Ferris in this story?
T Ferris is somebody else that was working close. Like, he was kind of the bridge between the label and the...
Okay, so he's probably getting a check.
I'm sure he is. Okay. But from the way that Megan describes it, T Ferris deserves it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So it starts at the top with Carl Crawford. Yeah. It trickles down to T Ferris.
Yep.
Then it trickles down to somebody else.
No, then it goes to Meg. But I mean, 300 is in there at a point. You know,
okay, 300. Okay, I knew it was another one.
So
and now Rock Nation, right?
Rock Nation is just a management company for her.
They're getting a portion of it.
They get a management fee. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, listen, everybody needs management. Like, right. You got to pay for all these different services, but
we're not getting management.
What?
We're going to manage ourselves.
Hey, listen, man. If you can add value,
yeah, okay.
I'm open to listen. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm always open to listen.
Okay, go ahead.
But you know what I'm saying? So the parent label, or I'm sorry, the 1501, is that the name of the label?
Yeah.
I guess that they are the production company. So like they helped her get her just whole aesthetic together or whatever.
Okay.
300 is her actual label. That's who distributes her records.
Okay.
And then Rock Nation does her management.
Okay.
All three separate entities.
Okay.
But the way I think that it might be kind of coming across for her is it's like, well, I don't really need a production company at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Right, okay.
You're kind of useless to me at this point. All I really need is this label and people to manage me.
But she can't cut them out at this point because that's who the contract's with.
So I guess she's like, I don't necessarily want to cut you out, but you know, your purpose in this whole thing maybe has run its course. That's why I feel like we should renegotiate our agreement because...
And this is a money thing, though.
I don't know. It
has to be. Because why else would she have an issue with it?
That's what I would think, too, but I don't know. She said it's not wholly about the money, but...
It's about the money.
My thing is, though, I do feel like, you know, if... Would you pay for a service you didn't need anymore? Like, if you had, you know, you got your cable bill, your water bill, your light bill, all that stuff.
I pay for Hulu every month. I never use it. I need to think about it. Now that you said Meg, I need to say that. Yeah,
exactly. So it's like, no.
But if it was more than $15, I wouldn't have an issue with it. Like if it was like $100 a month, like okay, I need to cancel.
Yeah, it's gonna be gone.
It's gonna be gone.
And that's why
I'm saying it's about the money.
Well, I think that she probably looks at it like, well, 1501 doesn't really add any value to my brand. I've become bigger than that label at this point. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, I mean, maybe the split that you're getting for the value that you're able to provide doesn't necessarily line up at this point. And you know what? That's totally fair. And listen, I know that they're also fair to say, well, you know, hey, listen, we didn't know how you were going to blow up when we initially invested in you. And, you know, that's not our fault that, you know, you became bigger than what we could actually, a client that we could service. Mm-hmm. So both of them have a good argument. But at the same time, like, yo, both of them have a reason to want to fight for what they exactly want. Because
absolutely,
I wouldn't want to keep any dead weight around. I'm not saying that 1501 is dead weight. I don't know what they actually do for it. But reading between the lines, that's kind of what it feels like.
Well, that's what she feels.
Well, what can 1501 do for her that, you know what I'm saying, 300 can't?
But they gave her their shot. They started her off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get her side of it, but...
That's cool, and they got paid some, and she just kind of like, well...
But we don't know how much they've invested in her.
Also, it's like, but also, you were doing work at that point. If they've recouped their initial investment and made profit, it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
But unfortunately, she doesn't get to say that, though. Because who's to think what they projected?
She can say whatever she wants.
No, I'm saying that she doesn't get to dictate... what she might feel like, okay, I've recouped, I've made you enough money, and it's over with. But that's not her call. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't know how much they got invested in her.
That's where the language of the contract kind of comes up. Well, maybe she might interpret portions of the contract to be different than what, you know, how they're interpreting their portions of the contract.
That is true. Somebody got to be footing that bill. I got to think that a female act is way more expensive to support.
She also said that, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't really putting out cash all like that.
Oh, really?
Neither for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, and I don't know because the Carl Crawford guy, I don't want to sit up here and slander him either. He's saying that that's not the truth either. Like, listen, there's two sides to the story, and then in the middle there's the truth, and none of us know the truth.
No, we don't. I don't know if the truth will ever get brought out. Hopefully, it'll be a quick resolve to all this.
Yeah. But I will say it makes them look bad because it does look like a bunch like Jay Prince jumping in this. Terrible idea. That either. He should have just stayed quiet on it and. No disrespect.
None.
No disrespect to the OG
at all.
But
none.
You know what I'm saying? It looks like just a bunch of grown rich men. You know what I'm saying? Piling up and taking advantage of a young naive girl. Because I mean, no matter how you try to slice it, like Meg is pretty young. I can't see Meg Thee Stallion being older than 24.
Yeah, I would say that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't think she's older than 24. So it's like you got a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, 40-year-old millionaires that now it looks like, oh, you know, they found this young girl who just wanted to live out her. They found this young girl that just wanted to live out her dream, and you know what I'm saying. Now they're trying to railroad her because they can't just juice her for as much money.
She's
as possible.
not released an album yet, though, Kev.
She is not, but
you know what I'm saying. It's like one thing if she released an album, you say, okay, you released the album. We see that now you produce something. She's had a couple hits.
I think about it more like this though. You know, as far as like that 1501 label, it's like if you ever want to be able to do any business going forward, you have to rectify this and make it right. You know what I'm saying? As far as your deal with Meg Thee Stallion, because it's like the first time that you got a big artist, if it looks like you jerked him, why would anybody else ever want to get into business with y'all?
That's true. That's one way of looking at it.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all not Bad Boy, where it's like, yo, Puff clearly adds value and can make you a star.
True.
Make you, you might get a crappy deal or whatever, but Puff is bringing a lot to the table. I don't know what 1501 brings to the table.
This might be their one shot and done. If they can look at it knowing like we can never repeat this cycle, then
exactly.
You're going to want to hold on to it that much more. You know?
I mean, maybe, but the thing is, you're only going to be able to hold on to it for so long. Because I saw somebody posted up something with the details of the contract, and I guess it was supposed to be one album and, you know what I'm saying, 4 project entities or something like that. So technically, she's already fulfilled the EP side of it, the 3.
She's adamant about this not being an album.
And then when she drops the album, it's supposed to be, you know, maybe she gets out of that deal.
Okay.
And I think maybe they're looking at it like, hey, listen, we don't want to count those EPs because I guess the runtime had to be at least 45 minutes.
Oh, maybe that's where the loophole is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's been well under that or whatever.
I couldn't understand why they didn't want her to release music. Because if it benefits them, why didn't they want her to release it? This might be where, you know, it might be what you just said.
I think it's the language of, you know what I'm saying, how it's set up there. Like,
that might be what this is all about.
Yeah, like, well, we don't want this to count. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't meet this 45-minute.
Not to mention we're going to eat off of that because it's under our label.
Exactly. But in the streaming era, because I mean, I can't imagine if she's just considering this an EP that they're really going to put any funds into printing out physicals or anything like that.
Right.
In the streaming era, it's like, yo, listen, I can't eat off of 7 to 9 songs the same way that I might be able to eat off of 18. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you want to stream troll at that point and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that might be what this is all about, man.
Yeah.
You know?
But at the end of the day, I do know that you don't want to look like an old man bullying or taking advantage of a young girl. Not in 2020.
You think it's coming off that way?
I think that it's coming dangerously close to getting to that point. The fact that she had to go on like Instagram Live and then like
she's everywhere. She was on First Take the other day.
That was promotion for her album.
Okay.
So I mean, she did everything. She did Breakfast Club. She did First Take. She did the Gambit, the New York Gambit or whatever.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? I do think that it's like, yo, listen, y'all are coming real close to that being the story or the narrative that gets written about y'all. So be careful how you play this. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, you dealing with other men. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're not going to feel so sorry for a man that's going through this or whatever. Like, you might feel like one side is in the right or in the wrong, but the picture that gets painted when you're doing this with a woman, completely different.
Yeah, no, it is. I agree with you on that. I definitely
different.
agree with you on that. And if she keeps basically talking about it, the more she talks about it makes them look a little, makes them look
worse
bad.
and worse.
Hopefully it comes out and they get it fixed. And I do hope that she can be kind of like the first artist to get it fixed. Because I'd hate for this to happen and get fixed, and then it happens to a guy, he cries wolf, and they're like, yeah, deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, because then that's a big issue.
Hey, listen, man.
I know. That's a whole other podcast.
No, I'm saying Harvest out here on Rikers right now.
Yo. So Harvest dying. I give how long you give him? I give him about a month.
I don't know.
He gonna get out of here.
Listen, all I know is
they shipped him to Rikers so quick.
Listen,
too.
Watch yourself out here.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I can tell you, man. You never want to look like you were abusing power to young women.
Absolutely. Like, I didn't think about that aspect. Yeah. Very true. Yeah. Very true. All right, man. You got anything else?
Man, I think that about wraps it up.
All right, man. Well, yo, I'm Nate here.
This kid.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 203.
Yeah.
Drink my water, people.
Peace.
Peace.